Well, ladies and gentlemen, cadets, citizens, we're back on today. Oh, where do I start with how poorly today went? Well, me and my buddy Antics, we originally had this stream planned for today. That, you know, we'd do some Forza Horizon 5. And, well, very quickly things started to fall apart. Look, let me actually... Yep, it's going through. Just had to make sure. See, I'm getting ever so paranoid about Scum right now. That, you know, stuff isn't working when it's supposed to. But anyways, me and Antics, we are trying to do some Forza Horizon 5 today because, you know, Forza Horizon 5 Friday. But very quickly things started going wrong. Starting off stream, his game wasn't loading. My controller cable went to crap. And then once we actually started streaming, we couldn't connect to each other's games. And I was very disheartened after that, especially having a crappy week myself, so I decided I not only have to make it up to y'all, but to myself as well. Give myself a little bit of a break for how bad this week has been for me. Especially since today is Good Friday. I want today to end great. So I decided, since Project Wingman, the first stream of Project Wingman actually did pretty well, I decided, why not come back to it for tonight? It was fun for me, it did well on both my channels, so that's where we are at right now. So I decided to come back, and, well, one other thing you may have noticed, I am completely orange right now. That's because Cordium contamination, you know? The orange fire metal that Project Wingman has, or the universe of Project Wingman has, you know, World on Fire, Cordium. Yeah, was flying through a bunch of that last stream, and, well, I decided to give myself a I decided, like, in lore, I got contaminated by it so badly that when I enter World on Fire, my entire color palette changes to this completely, like, orange and black color scheme. Yeah, that's Cordium contamination for you. Don't fly around Cordium for too long, otherwise this might happen to you too. Anyways, enough joking around. Let's actually get into this. Alright, so, yeah. I said my controller cable was not working earlier, but I figured out a temporary fix for that, and that's using a USB-C cable, which is what my phone uses to charge. But unfortunately that means I won't be able to charge my phone during this, so my time is limited, and, you know, my phone is how I look at chat and stuff like that. So, yeah. But I don't plan on spending too long in the game, so enough stalling around. Let's dive right back into a world on fire. Last we left off, again, we were at the Cordium processing plant, and I single-handedly fought off Crimson Squadron. Or, more accurately, I almost shot down one of their members and
Monarch and Comic, you're the only mercenary pilots on base at the moment, so this is your mission effective immediately. A few hours ago, the remnants of Cascadia's Coast Guard was able to board and raid a Federation battleship which ran a little too close to Cascadia's northern coasts.
Let me turn off my volume.
They have promptly christened it as the Eminent Domain. The Eminent Domain is a new battleship used by the Federation Navy. Equipped with top-of-the-line armament and an electronic warfare suite, it stuffs most of the utility of an entire battle group into its hull.
Dude, how did it get taken over that quickly?
Are deploying resupply and escort ships to them ASAP. However, they need air support. We have the means to repair it and gain intelligence from disseminating whatever info we can from its computers, but it is imperative that it is escorted to safe harbor first. Hitman, take off immediately. Dismissed.
Even when I'm a mercenary, I still end up fishing. Come on, Monarch, let's go.
Yeah, I guess I'm the mercenary monarch now. And by the looks of it, we are heading into a storm environment, because I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty convinced that those white lines that are going down the map right now, those are lightning. Those are lightning strikes right there. And also, how in the hell did the Federation let such an advanced battleship fall into the enemy hands this quickly? You would think that they'd have, since it's like, you know, according to the briefer, it has the projection capabilities of an entire battle group, which sounds oddly similar to the Alicorn in Ace Combat 7. You would think that they'd have more... You'd think they'd have, like, more highly trained staff on board and far more escorts, but nope. Cascadia just decides Cascadia, they see it there pretty much unguarded and they take it over. Great job, guys. Sarcastically for the Federation. Genuinely for Cascadia. Alright. Let's head in and do this. We have quite a few aircraft here to choose from. Oh, come on, dude! The Harrier. Please, I hope they have, like, VTOL in this game, otherwise, you know. I might try to get this plane next mission, but for now, since this looks to be primarily an air-sea battle, and the SK-25 here has... Does it have... Yes, it does have anti-ship missiles. I'm going to use that. Give it as many anti-ground weapons as possible. It's probably gonna need it. Where's the ASMs? There we go. We're probably gonna need more than 8. I also have anti-ground missiles to deal with these guys as well. Let's do this. I only have flares for this aircraft. Let's hope that it's enough to get me through.
Alright, Galaxy getting on station.
Yep, I was right. Thunderstorm. Oh yeah, lightning in the background. I seriously hope that we don't have to deal with lightning strikes. If we get struck by lightning in this game, it doesn't, like, short out our HUD.
Jamming is wreaking havoc with my capabilities.
I would have given President spare plane on a spot, but I don't know if anyone else can stand being Monarch's with him. That and I know the boss gets pissy when people start taking positions.
Yeah, I've seen her fly before. Good call.
Eat my ass, Galaxy.
Anyway,
I guess that's why you're our weapons specialist officer, not a
remain on
man.
station for the eminent domain to link up with us. Roger all. Ships down.
Hey, Mello.
Sink any
Thanks for checking in.
area before eminent domain gets here.
Am I okay for a raid tonight? Hell yeah, I'm okay for a raid tonight. I was waiting quite a bit. So, and it seems like tonight is a perfect time to, so, yeah. Let's do it, man. Things are just about to get interesting. Well, that missed.
Remain in current flight pattern. Do not
right to stream tonight. Things are already starting to turn around. Mostly, it seems.
Enemies locking on. Break.
Okay. Wow, it's actually very clear above the clouds.
Affirmative.
2 planes is all we need.
Presumably occupied. This must be all they can spare.
2 planes was all we need. I think you'll find it's more than enough to put you all in your place. Alright, enemy down.
Time principle.
Comic.
If the rebels can steal a battleship,
Let's see.
think about how that makes the rest of the feds in the region look.
They look pretty dumb for that, honestly. How do they let something like that happen? We take Cascadia somehow steals one of their state-of-the-art battleships. You'd think it'd be a lot more heavily guarded.
We are continuing with ACE and planes as of current. Take out that battleship before they link up.
Alright.
Shot one down.
Yeah. We'll say the one thing I don't have an advantage on with these guys is maneuverability, but sure as hell make up for it with our payload. About to unleash absolute havoc on these guys.
We've got patrol boats doing command duty. Easy money.
Turbulence over the cloud layer, and it is absolute hell.
I just hope that things turn out okay for him.
Where is he? Where are they? I see them. They're up above.
Look at the mercs go with them. Clear for guns.
Here we go. Whoa! These missiles are... Enemy missiles are fast. Yeah, you're already in trouble. I'm already in trouble right now because... Is my screen acting up right now? Is that a railgun? Holy...
Eminent domain inbound imminent. That should be that over comms.
Okay, great. They throw a railgun ship at us within the 6th mission. That seems perfectly fair.
Enemy aircraft shut down.
I can only hope that they're not as devastating as they are in Ace Combat 7, because one shot and we're done for. Oh, I see him on the... Thank goodness for infinite flares, otherwise I may get shot down far easier. Alright. This T1 right above me. Side of me. I'm gonna take out that slow-moving AWACS plane first. Yeah, now don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Flying through storms is not easy, ladies and gentlemen. It is not easy at all. That shockwave, jeez. That was not pleasant.
Monarch Fox 2.
Got him. Great starting, folks. Welcome, welcome. We're just starting things up on Project Wingman for tonight. Hope y'all are doing well tonight. Things were going pretty poorly today. But now, it seems like things are starting to turn around.
Fox 2. Under shot.
Hope y'all are doing good out there tonight on this Good Friday. After all, you know, it is Good Friday. It's supposed to be a good day. And thank you to everyone from TLC who's dropping a follow right now. Greatly appreciated. Again, hope y'all are doing well out there for Good Friday, because, you know, it's Good Friday. It's supposed to be a good day.
Positive tone.
Firing at will.
Monarch missile array.
Crashed. That would have been bad. How are we doing today?
Fox 2.
If you asked me that a few hours ago, I would have said pretty poorly, but things are starting to turn around right now. Dream is actually going well. Except for all the misses, but you know. It is certainly getting better. Wanted to end this Friday off with a bang. Both literally and figuratively. Come on, pull up, pull up, pull up. Hope you are doing well out there for this Good Friday. If you're not Christian and you don't celebrate Good Friday, just hope it's a good. Wow, I still end up saying Good Friday anyway, but I hope it's a good Friday for y'all. Oh, lightning! Wait a minute. Our Hitman actually did some work for us. It took out a bunch of the enemy ships for us. I see now why it's called Project Wingman. Because our wingmen are actually competent in this game. Wink. Thanks for the bits! Thanks, Taxman. Thanks for the bits.
Contact the eminent domain at bearing 000.
Oh man, I'm getting pounded right now with bits.
All hands prepare for contact.
They're just throwing at me. They're being thrown at me endlessly. I'm getting assaulted by bits. That's the best kind of assault that I could have asked for. I honestly did not test the bit redeems, but they're just endlessly getting thrown at me. once I get some time after, like... Okay, it stopped. It stopped at last. Again, thank you for everyone who's checking in the stream today from TLC. We're currently playing Project Wingman right now, and we're trying to clear the skies for the eminent domain. Quite literally, setting the skies on fire with our missiles. And with the shrapnel. Sorry, but we're not taking that warning. We have a mission right now. That is to get you out of the area.
The boss ain't paying us to be courteous. You've been great.
Good one, comic. Good one.
Hitman 1 locked on.
Awful sweaty for this time of year.
You should see the geothermal storms back in the Federation mainland.
Alright, guns away! I don't know if you all see, but there's stuff popping up on my radar right now. I have a feeling that those are where railgun shots are about to head. And I'm not about to get shot out of the sky by a railgun. Not this early on. Not like this, as the Federation would say. Where? I don't see no... All I see is a warning, not a lock-on. It's... What? Those missed? Okay. Whoa! Okay, so apparently we're not just setting this... We're not just setting the skies ablaze. We're setting the seas ablaze as well. And Firefly would like this mission. Firefly is in the one from Honkai Star Rail. Because literally one of her lines is, "I shall set the seas ablaze," and that's literally what we're doing right now. I heard that. Yep, railgun. That was a railgun shot. A little bit too close for comfort. Thank you for the follow! Yeah, this is really starting to get good right now. How's it going? It's going good. And it's Good Friday, as it... It's Good Friday, and it's going good. As it should be.
Hard rock, let it fly.
Okay, I didn't... So I don't take damage from flying into those railgun trails. Whoa! Or maybe I do. I take that back.
Missile away.
Alright. I still missed a few of those, but... Look, I don't want to fly into the ship. There we go. And there's a railgun about to lock onto me. And it's only ugh! I saw that. I saw that. It was scary. Alright, I need to get rid of these railgun ships, otherwise they're gonna be the bane of this mission for me. Yeah, see, that's something you don't want to get hit by right there. Ooh!
Reporting damage.
That was close. A direct hit and I probably would have been toast. And not even the good kind of toast. Meat toast.
Enemy aircraft shut down.
The mean, I'm already a burning corpse right now from all the Cordium contamination. I don't want to be turned completely into brown bread.
Resupply ship, Kurt. We have visual.
Yeah, precisely, Skater Chick. That is what I am right now. That emo.
Contacts Angels 9, inbound. These look like cruise missiles from the shore.
Oh, great.
Send inbound.
Hitman 3, moving to engage.
Get the rest of our AA guns ready. We can't bet on Hitman getting all of them. They're diving from above the cloud cover. Monarch, coming. Intercept.
Alright, we're done with the storm. We're done with the storm for now. We don't have to fly into that anymore. Clear skies all around, except for that storm of missiles that's about to approach us. Gotta close it right now. This plane isn't exactly the fastest, but it certainly got the job done there. I didn't even use all my anti-ship missiles, which I honestly thought I would have, but it just goes to show how great our wingmen during that. Alright, I see the cruise missiles now. Got to go shoot them down. Yeah, I see it. Sleepy minds. If you're supposedly very sleepy right now, how are you awake with those hype emotes? A little bit of a contradiction there. Alright, I'm just joking, you know. I just had to point that out. Fake it till you make it. Good answer. Okay, looks like there's more than just missiles coming for us. There's an aircraft in the mix. Oh, I see that right there.
Cleared for guns.
Actually hit him with a few there. Oh, and our wingman finished him off for us. Great job, Comic. Great job. Pass and hits away. Alright, these jets take 2 missiles to shoot down. Missiles, they only take 1, so I'm gonna try my best to conserve ammo here. It's not like actually, you know what? Why am I saying that? I don't have to worry about paying for ammunition in this game. Oh, okay. Only 1 machine gun. It is enough to take it out. Whatever that was missed. Actually gonna quick go into the cockpit view. A little bit of VR-like experience. Man, this cockpit is a bit cramped, if I'm being completely honest. Kind of difficult to see where the enemy is.
Missile is on the way.
Oh, and being in the cockpit sure doesn't. Being in the clouds sure doesn't help. I can feel my screen rumbling right now. That is... Who's on us? I don't see anyone on us. Firing away. Pulling up. I don't want to be stuck in these clouds any longer. Alright, Comic, you take care of that MiG. I got some unfinished business with these missiles to finish up on. The shaking is a lot more violent than it is in Ace Combat 7 when you're flying through the clouds. And that's saying something right there, because when you flew through clouds in 7, it was shaking your screen, but this one is a lot more violent.
Good zone.
There we go. Mission complete.
Good stuff, Hitman. Thank you very much,
Alright.
Hitman. We'll raise hell in your name next time around. Beginning resupply.
Sure.
Reset now.
Not too bad for just 2 aircrafts, huh, Monarch?
Hitman,
Yeah.
RTB.
Alright, skater chick. I'll do as you request and hydrate myself real quick. Man, I wanted to end today with a bang. But it looks like we're starting the stream off with a bang. Both literally and
Will
figuratively.
ensure that we have the advantage near the coasts and at sea as long as it's afloat. Captain Woodward extends his regards and has forwarded you some items he has recovered from the former captain's quarters, most chiefly a bottle of whiskey. Stand by for your next sortie.
Hey, Skater Chick, I appreciate the thought, because, I was feeling a little thirsty myself. For a drink, not the other kind of thirsty. I'm never that kind of thirsty. And if anything, it might actually help with this Cordium contamination
the Federation has over Cascadia is their absolute control and logistics routes. Factories and states that we can't even touch are pumping out equipment and supplies for them at a pace we'll never be able to match. However, they all have to get in the country somehow. The Federation supply train is one carried out mostly by air, now that the eminent domain is intercepting cargo ships coming into Federation ports. Civilian traffic has remained largely the same thanks to Federation communication protocols. The reality of this conflict has been kept hidden, courtesy of the Solana communication facility in the Aitor Desert. This mission is as follows. Mercenary and allied pilots will be dispatched to various points along the airways, knocking out Federation logistics aircraft and grinding their resupply efforts to a halt. By striking in broad daylight, we can openly challenge the Federation when they think they're safe. Remember,
Alright,
it's
everyone.
imperative that no
Seems like the
civilians
raid
are
is
harmed in
over,
this
but feel
operation,
free to continue
so
to lurk
engage
in the
carefully.
background, because,
Careful is my last name.
support your
and
local
safety is my
pursuit
law.
agent. Or
Let's go,
ex-pursuit
Monarch.
agent.
I'd like to touch down before lunch.
You want to continue to make this catch you later? On duties are calling. Have a great stream. Thank you, Skater Chick. See you around, hopefully. Alright. Now it seems like we're doing the opposite now. Instead of a ground intercept mission, we're doing an air intercept mission. And from the looks of it, I'm pretty sure there were civilian airliners in the mix. Alright. Ooh. We could buy the SK-27 if we really want to. But it only has 2 weapon slots in comparison to... Yeah. I'm gonna stick with the MiG for this one. And since I want to target specific aircraft, I think I'm gonna use... I think for the first time ever in the series, I'm actually gonna use semi-active air-to-air missiles. High damage, high tracking capability, anti-air weapon. Target must be painted by the metal use. Yeah. I think this is going to be the first time I actually use those. Because I have a feeling I don't want to down any civilian aircraft in this. Alright. Let's start.
Federation air traffic now. That's a lot of air traffic for a war zone, Galaxy. Watch your fire when
Few
taking
MiGs
down
have
these
got to do their
transports.
thing.
If any bystanders go down, that's on us and the Independence Force. Roger, Dodger, Galaxy. Looks like it's just me and you. No big deal, right?
Yeah, just avoid shooting civilian airliners. Yep, I see it.
Two military jets off about 4 o'clock. What gives?
Hitman 1 locked down.
See the amount of military armor in the air today? This one's probably.
Wow, I think this accuracy circle is a lot tighter than it was before.
Monarch, what was locking onto you?
Oh, yeah, we got you.
Civilian plane shot down. Mission failure.
Wait, what? Dude, okay. Well, at least it was quick. We didn't. Okay. Looked like I was about to crash into the ground anyway. Great. Well, at least it didn't happen at the midpoint or end of the mission, because if I did, I would have to restart all the way from the beginning again.
Hitman team, you're arriving in your AO. Tagging civilian and Federation air traffic now.
Alright.
That's a lot of air traffic for a war zone, Galaxy. Watch your fire when taking down these transports. If any bystanders go down, that's on us and the Independence Force. Roger, Dodger, Galaxy.
Alright, so gotta
Looks like it's just me and you.
avoid the air Cascadia aircraft.
7 enemy target convoys tagged. Engage with caution.
Hey,
Please don't shoot.
military jets off about 4 o'clock. What gives? See the amount of military armor in the air today? Escorts, probably.
No, we ain't no escorts. We're just doing our job. And it sure as hell ain't escorting. Whoa! What the heck? Okay. Who pays for this stuff? Honestly, how are civilian airliners able to afford airships like this? Seriously, guys. You would think something that big would have its own, like, you know, self-defense weaponry, but I guess not. We should be able to shoot these guys down for us. Alright, landed ahead. These DT-17s they are beefy. That is for certain. Oh, thanks, Dip.
What just happened? I'm tracking a cargo plane that was just shot down.
We're just doing our job, okay? Try not to get caught in the crossfire.
Get the attendants to shut all windows right now.
What? Here? Protect the transports.
Not if we have anything to say about it.
Ah, goddamn! We're caught in the crossfire up here. The Federation Tower denotes that all civilian airways also host military traffic. You know that.
Alright, I hope no civilian aircraft are caught in that. Alright, go.
Got another one.
Oh! That was close.
Right now.
Is that a Russian?
Fox 2.
Actually, I wouldn't know what they'd be in this universe. I mean, the map is already FUBAR. Oh, yeah. That probably wasn't a good idea, but my slots were rather limited for air-to-air options.
Engage. Blow past them and hit those transports, Hitman 1.
I'll slow my plane down to a halt. we could do. I thought we could Belkin witchcraft my way out of that. Apparently not. Right, I see you. Ain't dodging this. He dodged it somehow. They weren't. Nobody expects the mercenary inquisition.
Or contain my ass.
Yeah, that's right. They're just feeding you a bunch of propaganda. Take any Federation word with a grain of salt. Got it. Popped.
We can't afford to have our forces picked apart in transit. If we don't get our forces reconsolidated, then we're gonna spend the rest of the war disorganized. Track the target.
Yeah, you can't. You're not dodging a manually guided missile.
Monarch, you're locked on.
Not a lot. I don't need it. I'm just gonna gun him down. Oh, there's more? Okay.
Stay calm. Just stay calm. I'm going to be collecting all of your balls right now. Security reasons.
Security my ass. Y'all just don't want this going viral on social media. Honestly, I don't blame you.
Hard lock, let it fly. Yeah, I was expecting that. Hitman team, heads up. We have another AWACS in the area. Maintain current angles and engage.
Don't worry, he's going down real quick. I ain't giving him a chance.
We got the head for one AWACS up here. You're on the money.
I might want to turn that off for a moment.
Have the feds been lying about the war? They're moving an awful lot of manpower and equipment from out of country.
Oh!
Shut down.
I thought I shot it. I thought I almost flew into that. That would have been very, very bad. Alright. No. Go down. I don't want to crash.
Thread this needle as best we can.
Right.
Hitman 1, Fox 3.
Alright, good. No civilians down.
Knocked one out. 2 taps off the ports. 205s took priority. Good tone.
Uh-oh, dip! Oh, you almost caught
We're sitting ducks.
blind my missile there. That would have been pretty bad.
We went back to Prospero. It's the only port big enough in this damn country for us. Hitman 1, Fox 2. Damn, he's engaging me.
Well, yeah, I'm engaging you.
Man, what the hell else is the Federation lying to us about?
Oh, I don't know about the fact that they want... Their name is a lie, because Pacific means peace. Clearly, they want to strip mine y'all.
We've got 2 planes taking down our supplies. We're trying our best, but we have similar intercepts taking place theater-wide. This is nothing less than a mass air operation. We don't target us, at least. Monarch, it's running.
Yeah, I don't want to... I may be a mercenary, but I don't want to have a bad name attached to it. I want to win the public support, you know?
Monarch, you're locked on.
Whoa! Going right in between my tails.
and
Who to
one
go
locked
for?
on.
Who to go for?
Fox 2.
Alright, looks like Dip is close by and he's helping. I appreciate the help, Dip.
Fox
Like
2.
I said, it's called Project Wingman. And our wingmen sure seem to be pulling their weight around. Alright, I see a swarm of fighters right down there. And they're the perfect prey for an MLAA.
Monarch, you're locked on. Monarch, the enemy's locking onto you.
Where are they? Where are they locking onto me from?
Search and destroy.
One step ahead of you. I see you up there, Dip. Whoa! On who? Me or you?
Fox 2.
Yeah, you were a bit late there with flares.
Search and destroy.
Well, come on, guys. It's only 2 targets. It shouldn't be that hard.
Shot off.
I could have sworn there was like... Yeah, there's like a flight of 3 civilian airliners here. Like, look at this! This would never be allowed in our reality right now. Just... These... Well, first off, we don't have aircraft this big. 2, they wouldn't be allowed to fly that close to each other because, you know, wake turbulence. No. I don't want to target that, okay? No. Those are civilians. I don't want to target them. What I want to target are those down there. These are going to take 2 each to shoot down. Nailed them. Okay, good. Looks like, again, Dip's putting some work in.
Monarch ready to fire.
No. Here we go. Knock it. More? Come on!
Federation gunship Gladius responding to the attack in the sector. Deploying QRF fighters.
Okay. Another boss battle, folks.
Hang on. Looks like they haven't given up this airspace quite yet. We detected a pair of advanced enemy fighters entering the
great.
airspace alongside a support airship. Shoot down the enemy. Let them know we have airspace control.
Yeah, for sure, Galaxy.
Roger now. It's that cloud planet. Real shock heads up on hotspot.
Oh, great. 15s, what are those supposed to be? I'm feeling they're a lot faster than standard F-15s. Yikes! Wait, Crimson what? He warned them about this? Okay, no wonder. You guys have a lot of health. You know what? It might actually be more worth it to take down the... Oh great, Dip took a hit there. It might be more worth it to shoot down the airship first and then deal with the... these FS-15s. I don't even know what they are. They're probably like advanced F... Okay. Great. This is... precisely what I wanted to get into, a turning fight with a gunship. It's not easy, folks. Lock onto the... Okay.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Almost flew into that airship. That would have been... That would have been really bad. Like, now all I'm hearing is a bunch of missile warnings.
Positive tone.
Alright. Hit the sand.
The enemy's locking onto you.
Hit it, please, hit it! Alright. Airship is almost done for.
Fly.
Okay. Took it down. Now I just have to deal with the far more agile FS-15s. Let me actually see. Let me actually see if I can get a good look at these things. Oh! Okay, those are what those are. Okay. So those are F-15 SMTDs.
Hard lock, let it fly.
Far more agile. Oh. I guess Dip managed to weaken them by quite a bit. Doing a lot better than I was at shooting down. Doesn't matter. Church, your triplication's dead. You're gonna be next. You're gonna see why Crimson One warned you about us. See?
Scopes are clear. Good job today, Hitman. RTB before anyone else shows up.
You can have the most advanced aircraft in the world, but it takes a good pilot to shoot someone else down. It takes an ace to down an ace.
Thanks for the carry, Monarch.
And that wasn't much of a carry. You did your fair share of work in this as well. Gotta give it to you. Hey, and at least that time we didn't shoot down any civilian airliners, right? Right?
The intercept operation was a success. Worldwide, news is breaking out about the Independence Force's calculated and precise presence on the international stage. No civilian casualties have been reported, and the Federation, while dealing with the disruption of their air train, have to contend with international response to the war.
And I'm guessing that
your flight
international
was the most
response
successful of these intercepts, and the
ain't too
Federation is
good.
currently scrambling to find alternative ways to maintain logistics.
Yeah, we're pushing them. We're pushing them further and further into the brink. And we just took
Monarch,
down one of their ace
this is
squadrons
an
too,
opposite
so
for you.
they...
You know I don't like admitting this, but mercenary pilots in this world are among some of the best. They get more airtime, more time on target, than any of us national pilots outside of the periphery. In truth, you get the glamour we all thought fighter pilots were supposed to have when signing up to the academy. That and you're making 5 times what I make in a year.
Bidding.
I wonder if that's why you went private, but I don't think you're the type to give that answer. Not to me, anyway. What I'm trying to say is, you're capable. More capable than most, getting this far in. And because of that, we need you on deck for a one-man mission.
Cascadia's
great.
southeastern
Solo
deserts
flight.
hosts the Solana communication array. It was a Federation and Cascadian telecom venture meant to expand Cascadia's networking capability, regardless of any thermal interference that traditionally plagues long-range communications. With that facility, communications between various Federation units are streamlined, while limiting jamming and interrupting our own. Nothing to say of the censorship abilities that are used to enforce the civilian information flow. This is one of the Independence Force's top targets. However, it's been outside our strike range until now. Due to its distance from our front lines, no fuel can be wasted dodging or circumventing Federation anti-air systems en route. In short, we're sending you alone to clear up the most disruptive defense systems before we engage in a full-scale operation to knock out the facility. You will insert into the Keohord defense region in the Raver Mountains and take out all critical defense systems under cover of night. The defense system is calibrated for mass aerial strikes, but a lone aircraft flying relatively level with the mountains should be able to slip through and take them out. Dismissed.
Raver Mountains? Is that where all the ravers go to? I mean, it's night, so I would expect a bunch of bright lights and dancing people atop those mountains. Anyways. Lame joke, I know. Let's actually get back into the action. See any new aircraft? Nope, doesn't look like it. Hello? Oh, wait, no, there is! The FC-15. Should I? Nah, I don't think I will. I have more than enough aircraft to handle this mission. Although... yeah, you know what? I'll just use good old SK-25 or Sukhoi 25 for this. I'm gonna pack as many multi-lock on ground missiles as I can. I don't think speed's key for this mission. Yeah, certainly the Raver Mountain's alright. Look, I saw a blue flash coming down from, like, the left side of the screen. That's the sign that a rave's about to start. I guess. Oh, yep. Okay, never mind. I take that back. That's just a bunch of storm clouds.
I have to spend it with you two. Maintain radio silence, Hitman 1.
Because Monarch needs to be told to be silent.
Jeez,
TV. Nothing good on this late. What? You want to listen to the frickin' snow instead?
Wait, hold up. There was a little text blurb there that I didn't see. I think it might have been important. I'm gonna go back and replay that.
Monarch, the radar defenses are pretty in the way on the mountain range, but your pal
Indeed,
Galaxy got
ladies and
them all
gentlemen,
marked out.
Raver Mountains. Flashing lights everywhere. There's probably people dancing underneath those clouds.
No, I'm pissed because I have to spend it with you two. Maintain radio silence, Hitman 1.
Long range. Consider these factors into your approach. Okay. I guess I'm gonna fly low for this.
There's nothing good on this late. What? You want to listen to the frickin' snow instead?
It's not snow out there, it's thunderbolts and lightning.
Oh, it's probably just one of all the trail squadrons.
Not likely.
It's all lined up.
This is from HQ. A section from Crimson Team themselves. Something about taking the mercenaries and rebels hard seriously. Why should I? So we don't underestimate them.
I don't want to die, damn it, move it!
Hey, your plane isn't even destroyed yet. Why are you ejecting now? Waste of a good aircraft. Oh, right, that completely missed. And I ain't beating these guys in a speed fight. We're losing everything right now. You're losing your entire plane. Yep. Dive, dive, dive. I hear missiles on me. Man, such a beautiful backdrop right now. It's a shame that we're doing this in the middle. We're going into a mission with this background, because it sure is beautiful. I gotta fly low right now. I don't want to. I want a ton of missiles up my ass. Not yet, at least. Damn, Mother Nature doesn't seem to like you either. Mother Nature sure doesn't seem to like the Federation either! Really didn't appreciate that flashbang. Oh no, turbulence!
I've heard a lot about why you three joined. Hitman, that is. Comic had her wings clipped. Dick was told he wasn't good enough to fly out of the academy, and you came in with him. My question, though, is what are you all looking for after all this time? You've made your fortunes, and lost them, so many times in the last few years. So what else is there, huh? Never mind. It ain't like you're gonna tell me tonight.
And I think I'm looking for the same thing the boss is. Glory and a place in history.
Stay calm and recall all patrol squadrons without
And the
credit.
satisfaction of victory.
They're targeting our defenses and tertiary systems. How many? We're not sure. We think it's at least a flight.
I'm certainly delivering the payload of a flight. I'll give them that. So they are right there.
Echoes. That's only one fighter. That's suicide.
Clearly, I beg to differ.
I got a message from 2-3. Putting him through. You lost without us yet, Monarch? Come on, we're just a static video call away. Hanging along with the mix sucks.
Fact is, if he ends up as Hitman one straight up, don't take too long out there.
Do you guys actually like each other, or what?
We do, trust me. Even as Monarch's backseat, it's tough to break into their circle.
Cute.
Yep. Oh, great. Really? I can't see crap right now.
Single fighter. 2 dark division ID.
Oh, great. Derails.
Missouri.
Uh-oh.
That's a mercenary. Huh? How can you tell? The types have been using fuels from out of country. Cheaper for them and it burns an engine differently. I can hear it.
I'm shooting these things out now. I don't want to deal with them.
Send a single fighter. Maybe just for the hell of it. Don't they get paid by target? Fire.
Because one aircraft is less likely to make a lot of ruckus.
Some peacekeepers spoke about a pilot like this. It might be him up there.
Man, I'm getting on edge right now.
Kill confirmed.
This music ain't really helping. It's very... It keeps switching between casual and, well, absolutely keep switching between calm and creepy. Very much like this game. Yeah, I know. How's it feel, guys? You're in air superiority fighters, and I'm taking you out in a damn attacker. Oh, I'm sorry, you are going down like this. In an air superiority fighter getting down by an attacker. Totally not meant to take you down, and yet I am. Dive! There we go. Wow, okay. Almost have him. No! It's early? Bro, you wouldn't tell me. Kidding me this early in the game? Dude, okay. The game's already throwing us the Ace Combat cliche tunnel run. Just what I was open for. Exactly what I was open for right now. I'm trying! Alright. I could do this. I could try to fly. I'm gonna try to fly through that tunnel. Well, if I can get a good angle here, that is. They just had to do it, didn't they? They just had to throw a tunnel run this early. Okay, nope, I'm not making that. Pull up. They just had to throw a tunnel run at me this early in the game. I think that's just optional. I don't see any. I don't actually see anything inside those tunnels. Maybe I'll just fly in after I destroy the last aircraft on that deck right there.
Enemy locking on! Break!
Monarch Fox 2.
Sure seems like it's going to be a slow process, though. Okay, my guns were actually far more effective there. Surprise, surprise. Why didn't I think of that before? Yeah, that's right. So go after my flares. Now I just gotta find the right angle to fly through that tunnel. Slow down enough so I can actually... Okay, I also need to get farther out. I just hope there's actually something in that tunnel that's worth destroying. slowly. Slowly. The thunder sure ain't helping. Yep, just looks like a tunnel. Nothing else in here. Well, that's mildly disappointing. Though, yep, there are a few more here. So it looks like... Ugh, and I have to take those out as well.
Missile is on the way.
Looks like they're in pairs down here, so that'll make things a bit easier on the ammo supply.
Ground unit destroyed.
Wow. Those are some long range attacks right there. Really don't appreciate that. Really don't appreciate your presence here either. I'm talking about the SAMs and the Federation, not Jack. Oh, great, look at the Tale of Two Tunnels here, folks.
Hitman 1, good zone.
Hope you enjoy the taste of those missiles.
Target destroyed.
Try. There's another tunnel for me to fly through there. Try and see if I actually can fly through this sucker. Okay, nope. I don't think I will be. Too steep of an approach. No, actually, maybe. Yeah, I think I might actually be able to do it. Let's just actually see if there's anything in here first. Is there? Question mark. Ah, yes, there is. Granted, it's all the way at the end of the tunnel. Hey, at least there's something for me to destroy in here. I can hardly see. I can hardly see with my missile smoke flying everywhere. This is so claustrophobic. So claustrophobic, I don't like tunnel runs. It was over quick. At least it was over quickly. Oh, what's this? We have an AWACS in the air? An enemy AWACS? We can't have that around here. We can't have it. You're going down. Whoa, that was close. Very, very close. Yep. I'm about as maneuverable as that AWACS plane. I'd say that's fair, but it's not really because... not maneuverable. Right. Down, 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 down! Alright. Uh-oh. That, ouch. That hurt. Okay. Cleared them out. deal with them anymore.
Guns, guns, guns.
Where is they? Where is they? Where is they? Oh, that almost had me. Alright. Looks like I gotta do more dogfighting in an air-to-air plane. Just what I wanted to do in this thing. Please get it, please get it. No! Alright. You've left me no choice. Going guns on you. Alright, I don't want to... Really? These guys have space elevators everywhere. Precisely what I was hoping for. It just means more tall obstacles for me to crash into. As far as I know. As far as I'm concerned!
Enemy down!
Oh, I see what you're doing. You're trying to fly close to the towers so that I can crash into it. Well, guess what? That's not gonna work. Almost have you. I'm better off using my guns on you anyway. Yeah. See? Way more efficient that way. Might as well do the same to this AWACS plane. Yep, there we go. I see a lot of aircraft down here. And it looks like it's mostly helicopters, so they're gonna be easy targets. Looks like, yeah, one of them's definitely having a seizure or something. Screen rumble. I can feel that from a mile away. It's like stuck on the ground or something. Is that why he's having a seizure? I think I know the actual reason. He's in the tunnel. Is he? No, he isn't. He's just in a very, very weird place. Man, very weird indeed. I think he's under the map. Well, you know what, then? I'm not gonna bother trying to shoot that thing down. I'm just gonna go back to my objective. And that is flying through the tunnel. What I don't get, though, is how the heck he's able to shoot missiles at me when he's underneath the map. Wouldn't those blow up as soon as they made contact with the, you know, the surface of the map? I guess, well, game logic doesn't really apply there. I guess. risking that one. Alright, final tunnel run, hopefully for the entire series. Or at least for this game. Because I know there's probably going to be at least one for every Ace Combat game.
I've got a good tone.
Do you? Alright, slow down, slow down, slow down. Don't want to crash. Pick entry, and yep, there we go.
In gun range.
Ground unit knocked out.
It all just flew into a wall. Perfect. Okay, totally missed that container.
Monarch, you've got incoming.
Yeah, I know. I know. I just don't really want to move too much, otherwise I might end up crashing into a wall. Oh, like that! Like that! No, 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 no. Yeah, I'm ooh! That was scary right there.
Missile away, missile away.
Uh-oh. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Wasn't a fan of that. Wasn't a fan of that at all. I've had enough of this. I'm not going back in there for those containers. I've had enough tunnel running for one day.
ABLAZE regional HQ. Tell them the Mercs have one hell of a pilot around. Monarch RTB. That's one for the books.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the mercenary monarch. I'm the king of the mercenaries.
I almost feel bad, Monarch, for making you come with us tomorrow to hit that communication facility. Especially after what you pulled off tonight, single-handedly. Though that was one hell of a thing you did. And I got a feeling Operation Blackout will need you on point. We have a straight shot to Cascadia's southeast. And, with any luck, we'll have fuel to spare for the fight. Sicario is mobilizing en masse tomorrow morning. Get some sleep. This war isn't gonna win itself.
You don't say. Yeah. It ain't time for me to rest just yet.
There's nothing much I need to say to you, Sicario. Operation Blackout will be conducted entirely by you. I cannot, however, express enough how important this strike is. Commander, you have the floor.
The Ator Desert has hosted the Solana communication array for the greater part of the decade. It was a Federation project in-country that was meant to boost and maintain the communications infrastructure of Cascadia. However, during the war, it has served as a jamming and communication facility. The very basis of a unified command structure is built on the pillars of communication. If we take out this facility, it'll be like yanking the rug out right from beneath their feet. The facility is heavily defended, hosting an airbase and a ground garrison on its own. The only way we're getting boots on the ground is via a mass airdrop, followed by relentless close air support from our fighter group until the entire place is overrun. It's as simple as that. Now normally, the Independence Force would be offering some assistance, but they can't afford that now. Under any other pretense, this is a suicide mission. Even with the air corridor Monarch cleared up, there's only enough fuel for a one-way trip. So the only way we're coming back is if we take the adjoining airbase after we hit the facility. Expect heavy air and ground resistance. Pillboxes, tanks, AA, airships, the whole shebang. If we pull this off, well, let's just say we'll be handsomely rewarded. Gold or glory, gentlemen. Get to your planes. The Cascadians call this place the Devil's Sandbox. So what does that mean if we're the ones playing in it, huh? Let's go.
That's right, because I'm not only the mercenary monarch, I'm also the demon lord of the Round Table. At least in the Ace Combat universe, that is. Okay. Okay, no new aircraft quite yet. But I don't think we need it, because it seems like this is primarily air to ground, and I have the perfect aircraft for that. And since there's airships in this mission, anti-ship missiles, I can only hope that my wingmen are going to be able to take care of the enemy aircraft. Because I ain't exactly equipped for it. Alright, Sukhoi 25. Time to do your thing.
Galaxy to all Sicario elements. We're go for Operation Blackout. Total destruction of the enemy communication facilities are our prime objective for this operation. Cover Circus and destroy any base defenses before they deliver the ground forces to the DZ.
Oh great, we get to cover Clown Motel. Would you like the murder room or the roach room?
The Independence Force put a lot of faith in us for this operation. Let's not disappoint. So I guess that also means right?
Wait, no! I equipped the wrong... Okay. This will be interesting, though. I equipped the wrong weapon for this. I meant to equip MLAG. Multi-lock on ground missiles, but instead, no, I have bombs. I'll make this work, though.
That means you, Hitman. Intercept and engage. Back off, Galaxy. We're going.
Now time. Conic engaging.
Confirmed the other forces crossing into our airspace. I've got a visual on the non-uniform flight formation and transport aircraft.
Oh! That sounded insane. That sounded pretty violent. Whatever that was.
Calling the other defense squadrons for patrol. Do not let them deploy ground forces. 1 minute.
Do we have anything to say about it?
Personnel, stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Look up.
Wingman, I hope you...
Ground unit knocked out.
Hope you got this.
You know, I'm a perfectly good plane. This is Roman actual to assassin range. Infiltrated the main facility. Soften up the defenses before you attack it for exfiltration.
With one. Just use my guns on the rest. On the rest of it.
Gotta make sure we have an exit strategy.
I know I got a clean lock. But I need to get a good angle. Your entire plane is down, man. Jeez. Right in front of me, too. Oh, looks like they took that one out. Great, thanks. We'll say the bombs seem a lot more usable in this game.
Operation is a go. All circus flight elements remain on station until the airfield is ours. Guns 6 and 7.
Come on, dude! Okay, I was not properly equipped for this.
Hitman flight. You're being reassigned to air-land battle. Search and destroy targets of opportunity at will. Secure the battle space as our ground forces get set for the attack on the main facilities.
Go, go, Galaxy.
Come on, Monarch. We're free range now. Take them down. Is anyone on the jump? Hell of a jump to hit the bucket on. It's gonna be the biggest payout for me.
Yeah, I might as well just use my guns to take these guys out. The aircraft.
You're paid more in a mission than some of our grunts do in a contract, you know.
Diplomat, you're as cheap as the booze comic buys. Hey, how about you come and fly, you glorified radio jockey? Cut the chatter. All Sicario ground elements regroup and get rolling ASAP. The enemy's dug in around the outlying facilities. Looks like a layer of defense. Hitman team, engage at will. Console team, active support. Assassin, you're providing direct gas for the ground troops.
Ordnance away.
Bombs away!
could bomb all of them, but nope. It didn't reload quick enough. Ain't gonna do you any good. This aircraft's a tank.
We've got both enemy air and ground troops coming down on us.
Oh crap, those completely missed. Going up against moving targets, that's probably why.
This is what I signed up for. Come on, come on!
To engage.
Get them all! What? Didn't do... Okay, great. Those didn't take all of them out. Precisely what I was hoping.
Ordnance deployed.
Would have thought those would do more damage to those things, but apparently... Apparently not. Honestly, using my gun is probably more efficient than using these unguided small bombs.
Hitman 1 bombs away.
Whoa! Yep, looks like we... I guess that wasn't really... Was that an... Yeah, it's an oil facility. I was gonna say it seemed like a Cordium facility the way that thing blew up. But it wasn't. Clearly wasn't. Okay, for some reason some of my bombs don't seem to damage these tanks all the way. That's what I'm doing.
I've got a good tone. We've got a lock.
Tracking.
Maybe.
Damn it, move it!
I hear you, Prez, but this thing ain't exactly maneuverable.
Pickle.
Let him fly.
Incoming!
Narrowly missed those. Narrowly.
Executed.
Near miss.
This close?
Oh, wow, okay. They really are going all out on this one.
We're reading multiple defenses going down wholesale, but not all. And we've got incoming fighters and gunships. Watch it. This is Captain Kelly.
I got you.
Going to seize the command center now. Going dark. Good work, cowboy. Sicario, we have our ring tower. Commence attack. Designating new targets and HVTs on the IFF. Have at it.
Sir. Okay, yeah. One less threat to deal with.
Yeah, I was
That
afraid
airship
of
had
that. Electromagnetic and geothermal readings going up all across the board.
Oh,
West
great.
in the area. Be advised. We've got high caliber railguns firing up. We've got a slug through here real fast, so heads up. A little more warning would have been nice.
Yeah, but apparently we didn't get that. We didn't get that!
Don't let them get them encryption codes. Either destroy it or take it with you. Target on the nose. Update from the Independence Force HQ.
Something I should be saying right now. Not like this. I don't want to cry like this. I don't want to get shot out of the sky by a giant railgun.
Just torch and burn. Forces, break it down and burn it. Cause as much damage as you can to this place, and we'll blow this whole war wide open. The good luck.
Crap.
Looky here. That champion's just plummeting. Keep hitting him.
Certainly. Okay, I see. I see that air cruiser right there. I'm about to get that one out of the sky.
All units, connect to my uplink and I'll call out targets with the fire's IFF connection. Should make your job.
Once I get a good distance away from it, I don't want to shoot this too close.
Damn it. All ground forces, reconverge on the secondary facilities and try to stop them there. First Defense Battalion, roll out to defense line yellow. I'm being shot at.
Yes. Get him! Get him!
Damage control.
No, it missed!
We've got tanks inbound.
Dang it!
EMs. Course, there's Robertson. There might still be security troops behind us. Angle and hold. Let our armor do its thing.
Blew right underneath that thing. That was... That could have ended poorly.
Ground unit destroyed.
Great. Their radars are next. I got them in my
All
sight.
lobster elements move in tandem with Hitman's airstrikes.
I've got a good tone.
Oh! That was dangerously close.
Right on the money.
Hitman 1.
How am I doing?
Tracking.
Okay, I'm actually doing all right with gun ammo.
What do you mean we lost our forward facilities? The one of us was to take it around his base. Con 3-2. Move position and consolidate with 3-3 section. We're putting mortar rounds out to cover Alpha mission.
Oh great, the airship is just closing in on me. It's following me this entire time. Precisely what I was hoping for. Where are my wingmen when I need them? I need you right now. I need my wingmen right now. I'm getting overwhelmed somewhat. That ASM better get it. Yes! Nailed it.
Missile away.
Fucking gun placement.
ECS failure.
letting you get away. Not this time.
Enemy locking on! Break!
Where though? Where is they?
Go lock!
Right in front of you. There we go. Alright. Looks like the enemy's pretty much running scared at this point. Quite honestly, I don't blame him. Actually, with all this desert scape...
Hard lock, let it fly.
Oh, thanks, Comic, for shooting that thing down. With all this desert and the fact that we were going up against railguns, it kind of reminds me of, like, you know, Stonehenge. From AC-7. Miss. Turn around. Yeah!
No contacts across the board. All Federation hostiles considered no factor. Ground units, confirm? Yeah, I think this is all, Galaxy. This is Rowan in actual. We've seized the tower and put out an all clear on the Federation comms. I think we're running drills. We should be clear until the next update schedule in an hour. Good work today, people. All damaged aircraft, land into a base as needed. If you can't, just take one of their planes.
Yeah, because all's fair in liberating Cascadia.
We're still at welcome. This is the circus coming in.
It's the Clown Motel. It's full of clowns. Also, yeah, go ahead and steal the Federation's aircrafts, because all's fair in liberating Cascadia.
All right, pick up what you need to get out of here. We can celebrate when we're back at Rose Tower.
That was a quick debriefing. Wow, we got quite a bit of payout. Honestly, just looking at it right now, the payouts aren't as much as Ace Combat 7, or any Ace Combat game for that matter. But I think that also has to do with how cheap the aircraft are in this game in comparison.
All pilots, listen up. I'm getting in my plane right now. So when this briefing is done, I expect to see all of you running.
All Allied air power not currently predisposed in other operations are to be scrambled immediately and make their way to the Bering Strait. In the days since the destruction of the Solana communication relay, the Federation has been disorganized and subject to our own electronic warfare countermeasures. It is because of this, our first conventional victories up and down the front lines are being reported, and the Federation is dealing with losses it hasn't had to deal with in decades. Recently, in order to improve individual unit combat effectiveness, the Federation has been discharging Cascadian manned units and replaced them with soldiers who aren't nationals. Subsequently, many of our once misguided countrymen have defected and are providing us with invaluable intel and manpower. Earlier today, one of our patrols caught a group of transports using the cover of an Arctic storm to get unorganized and underpowered Federation units out of Cascadia, probably to regroup and redeploy later. The patrol engaged, and the Federation sent more fighters to cover them. Seeing as these transports represent the bulk of Federation forces who have experience fighting us, we did not want them to regroup, so we sent more reinforcements. Squadron leaders and base commanders on both their side and ours have been escalating force deployment ever since combat began. High-profile squadrons and our forces and theirs are currently present. This snowball effect, however, has inadvertently created, by all accounts, what is turning out to be the most expansive aerial battle in the war thus far, and is steadily falling out of control. We cannot let the Federation have any more of their forces escape and regroup, even if it means the largest furball in history.
Hostile air count near maximum. Oh yeah. Seems like this Cold War is gonna go red hot in a moment. And by the way, I also noticed that the music, the briefing music, it became a lot more intense this time, so I think we've reached the turning point of the game so far. The Federation, they're starting to feel the pressure right now. Ace combat on crack? Yes, precisely. That's why I ended up looking all orange like this. Because of Cordium contamination. Alright. Let's actually go into this right now. I think I'm gonna head back in the MiG for this one. This seems to be an all-air battle, and I think, yeah, I could have MLAAs in all these slots. I have a feeling I'm gonna need them because there's no ground targets here. It's all hostile air targets. So this is gonna be interesting. Alright. Let's do this, folks. The Cold War is about to go hot. Red hot. Just about to arrive. Let's get the show started. Really? Someone who wasn't very smart, that is. So, alright, I was mostly being quiet there because this music is a bop right now. This is an absolute bang. And there's absolute hell being unleashed right now. This is like B7R all over again. But this time with a far more exciting soundtrack in the background. Yeah, that's right. Let that music play, baby. None of you feds are going back alive. You're getting sent back in plastic. You hear me? Oh, and I overheard in the radio, peacekeepers are coming, so I'm willing to bet that that's gonna be Crimson again. And oh boy, the tables are about to get turned on them. Yeah, whoever decided to bring their transport, whoever on the Federation decided to bring transports into this mess, they probably weren't the brightest. Yeah, 'cause I got the power of Belkin witchcraft and badass music on my side. And that's all I need to win this. Of course, a crap ton of allies also helps. Alright, you know what? It looks like there are quite a few about to escape, so I can't let that happen. I got to take a few of them down. That means more pain. More money in my account. Hold those hit. Please hit. Yeah! Alright. Yeah, these may be yellow targets, but they sure as hell ain't non-hostile. That one ain't getting out here alive. I might not have shot down all the transports, but I sure as hell did a lot of damage to their transport units right there. Oh, dang it, they... Oh, one of them hit. Great. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Comic. Thank you, Dip. Thanks for having my back. Now let's head right back into the action. Oh, yeah. Still have a crap ton of LAAs to use. And I have no problem with dispensing them all. This is a mercenary soundtrack right here. We're in the middle of a battle, and we just having fun with it. We're just having fun with it. Come on, Galaxy. They're actually doing work. Give them a little bit of credit. Wait, was that Master Goose one? He's got a point right there. Oh, great. A lot more people showed up. Now the party's about to get started. Whoa! Yeah, they sending everybody after us, and you know what? Let them come! Wait a minute, where have I heard that one before? Let's... I think... Now that I think about it, we're Ustio to these guys Osia. Yeah, we're Ustio to these guys Osia. So do I. Nope. You ain't getting any more support. And if they do, and if you do, I'm gonna gladly shoot them down. Oh, great. Yeah, they really are sending everyone after us. They're sending Harriers, too, which probably not the best idea for something like this. Yeah! Wow, that pilot got no mercy right there. He had like 7 missiles converging on him at once and he going guns on him. Yeah, the Federation... going all out with this. And I'm not exactly sure if it was the best idea, because look at us. They may outnumber us in terms of like how many aircraft they have, but we sure as hell have the better pilots. Including but not limited to yours truly. Yep, big 21s here as well. They send in everyone. Let them come, though.
Nice kill. Missile is on the way.
One more target. And we get to go home! Oh, wait. Now that I think about it, they were calling for Crimson on the radio. See, our wingmen are actually competent. Unlike, again, Ace Combat 7.
Monarch, you've got a good lock. Clear it for guns.
No one's stopping us today.
We've got inbound.
Oh,
Pilot
great.
group of them,
Yep.
Q30. Looks like they pulled back for one last push. There's a lot of them. IFF confirmed. Federation Peacekeeping Squadron Crimson identified with more reinforcements.
Oh, yeah, go figure.
Ah, shit.
Yep, we called it.
Crimson Squadron, ready to ABLAZE. We're putting an end to this party. Looks like it's those mercenaries. Think they might turn tail and run again? Not this time. Open fire.
You just provoked the beast right here.
Radar tags all across the board. Incoming.
Is that all you got?
Top countermeasures. Hit them head on.
That's right. I'm following too, Kaiser. These guys ain't getting any mercy.
Our survivors rally behind the peacekeepers. It's our only chance.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Shoot down your little prestigious air squadron. You think they're so good? Watch this. Think you're the only one who can PSM? Think again.
They're trying to knock out the mercs. With dues.
Because they know that I'm the dangerous one. Whoa.
Peace symbol on it. Tag him.
Go with the crowd.
And that music is playing again. Quite fitting now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, shot one of them down this time for real. Yeah, you got that right, comic.
Marks 2, good separation. To understand what you're doing, Marks 3, and peace.
Adjust our tactics and reform the attack pattern. We'll make them pay for that.
Guess what? So are you. This is essentially an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. Only the one with the stronger resolve is gonna pass this. Only the one with the stronger resolve is getting out of this. That's 2 down. You're gonna pay for getting me contaminated with Cordium.
Monarch, you're locked on. Monarch missile away.
Oh, you think you're the only one who can do that, huh? Think again.
Make sure to track our size targets.
Whoa. Body roll right there. Oh, watch out, you almost got... There's smoke in your entire aircraft right there, mate. Where's the next Crimson boy? I'm gonna stick a missile up his ass. Yeah, you could do all the Belkin witchcraft you want. It ain't gonna get you anywhere with me.
Monarch, good release. Fox 2.
Crap, only one. Yeah! Oh. Do they want me to take them all out? Alright, then so be it.
Monarch, good luck. Missile away. Monarch, good release.
I'm going everything on you. Yeah! Oh, mission complete.
Sustained too many losses. All orbits within the AO. Pull back. I repeat, pull back. Crystal Kingdom has issued a full retreat. Tell me how. Just keep sending reinforcements. Don't ding this for me. That's the Crimson One. We have no more combat effective reinforcements. The transports were all shot down. We're just sending that to die. I won't repeat myself.
We're truly on the offensive now.
We did it! Hot damn, we did it!
How the hell did we pull that off? Holy shit! If this feels this great, think about what it'll be like when we win the war.
That is
How
satisfying.
in God's name are we not dead?
We're the better pilots, that's how. Screw them all, I wish they stayed.
Monarch, you're something else, I tell you. We've got no right to still be alive.
And yet you are. That's our victory.
Monarch, we've got to go contact a record agency or something, because you racked up a ridiculous kill score. We're looking clear across the board, Galaxy? Yes, sir. All Federation forces are pulling back across the IDL. Hey, pop that champagne bottle I got in the fire extinguisher box. I don't give a damn if we get the consoles right. We're rich after this mission. Rich! Hitman team, Monarch, we've got to thank you. If you didn't tie up those peacekeepers, well, I don't know what would have happened. I've got an idea. Hitman team, RTV!
Now that is how you end a mission off with a bang, right there.
The full fury of Federation air power was unleashed today over the Bering Strait, and miraculously, thanks to the actions of the Hitman team, we have not only survived it, but bested it. The Federation's force projection capabilities will be heavily decreased now that their air support across the theater has been effectively decimated at the moment. It'll take some time for them to shore up more pilots from their vassal states, but for now, we have the total advantage. All that remains for them, then, is their airships, but we're drafting up a plan to deal with them now. Until your next orders, get some rest, and expect a little bonus. We couldn't get an exact count of how many fighters you downed today, but we'll just round up and call it fair.
Yeah, that was something right there. Yeah, I ain't even gonna count how many. But all that matters is the bottom two that I knocked out. 3 SK-37s, 2 VX-23s. Those are Crimson Air Squadrons. Those are Crimson Squadrons aircraft. And I bested them. Crimson 1 was right to put the warnings out about me. Because look at all this kill. Look at all these aircraft that I knocked out. And not only that, I knocked out 5 of these guys this time. 5! Compared to the one that I almost put out of commission last time. Anyways, it seemed like a perfect spot to end it. This seems like a perfect spot to end stream tonight, folks. We ended last last stream off with the Crimson Squadron boss fight. We ended last stream off with a Crimson Squadron boss fight. I think we'll do the same here. Yeah. That might actually be how we do this. Each time we beat Crimson, that's where we end the stream off, because it just seems... It seems right that way. Always worth leaving... Always worth ending a stream like this on a high note. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we're at right now, and that's where we're gonna end stream for tonight. Hopefully you all enjoyed. As for plans next week, I ain't too sure. But hopefully next week, get one more stream of this in. And who knows. We'll definitely be trying to do this in hot pursuit next week, that's for sure. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, take care. Best of luck in your future endeavors. Farewell. See you around, everyone.